what's happening, everybody. I know it's been a little while since we've been on social media with some things. We've been quite busy with this between work and I know Mary, she started a new day shift in the hospital and stuff where she works, so we've had a lot of stuff going on. But we are in full-on preparation mode for the Arkansas Overland invasion at J3 at the Gap with Michael Rhodes, and which we're super excited to be part of that. We've got a couple of our sponsors that have pitched in and helped us out, bring some giveaways for that event. We've got Open Road, Rugged Road, and then we also are going to donate a couple of things too, just to help out with the cause. But starting off on a couple of things that we've done new, and that we've got new add-ons for some things, some updates on some things, and just general maintenance that we've been doing also. So right here, I guess I can start with my Jeep. No more of the slanted grill. You know, at one time many years ago, I wanted to go a little bit different direction with the Jeep. I thought it looked good. It was great, but not functional. It doesn't allow enough airflow to come in. I was afraid in the future that I would have some overheating issues. And there's Logan. So we're over here at his house. This is pretty much the Trailheads Mechanicking headquarters, huh? Logan, what do you say?
Yep, as you can tell.
Yeah, there's a whole plethora of stuff in there. We'll get in there in just a second. But I put in a new K&N cold air intake system. I had a different K&N cold air intake system, but it pulled air from the bottom by the fender well, and somebody's working on something over there. But it was sucking up dust, and I was always having to clean this filter. It was always a big problem. So this is like the second gen or next gen. I can't remember what it's called, but it's almost like the factory air box. There's no openings in the bottom. It pulls from the top. It's just, you know, on your factory JK, I think the JLs are about the same way, but you have about that much of an air intake. Well, this is just that much bigger. So done that. Done a couple other things too. I believe I had a leaking reservoir on my cooling system, so replaced that. Haven't had any more issues. Yep. And I took it, I had a mechanic look through it, everything was good. We put all new coolant in it, all new diff fluid in it. So we put in the Mishimoto
180 degree aluminum housing thermostat.
Yeah. So far so good. I've had a weird thing going on, and I don't know if anybody else here has the same problem with the JK or JL. I mean, they use the same engine. 4-low on an incline, the temperature goes up just a little bit, and I don't know why. It goes just to the right of straight up and down. Usually on these JKs and JLs, I know that it's just the needle, you typically just stay straight up and down. But once you get on an incline, only in 4-low, the temperature kicks just to the right, and I don't know why. Since I've gone through and done all this stuff, I have not really been on a tall enough hill to test that, so we'll see.
Just back it down the driveway.
Well, no, we need a heel. But anyway, so if anybody knows anything about that, please leave it in the comments. Somebody told me, oh yeah, it could be the engine oil cooler. Well, no, I just had that checked. That's not the issue. So, but anyway, also I put in these new Armorlite floor liners. Let me turn this dinging off, and that drives some people crazy. But no more carpet in the front of my Jeep. I was done with that. I still have my floor mats, but it's got a pass-through drain plug, goes straight down to the, actually that's open. Oops. But anyway, so yeah, it's got these drain plugs, so I can just, on the trail, if I ever get just super amounts of mud or dust in there, I can just toss some water, it goes straight out. Super, super cool. I had also put in the American Adventure Labs iPad mount. I put my factory radio back in too. I got tired of all that aftermarket stuff. My steering wheel controls wouldn't work. Kept buying these aftermarket radios and said, oh hey, this is gonna work, you know, with your steering wheels and blah blah blah. No, never did. But went back to my factory radio. Just have my auxiliary cord. That's all I'm doing anyways, just listen to music. But I've got my American Adventure Lab iPad mount. Works great, love it. Great investment. Also, I love this thing. I cannot remember the Primo Works arm pad. I think it's the bomb for on the trails, resting your elbow. Because usually you just have to set it on this little bitty ledge or way down here, and it just wasn't comfortable. 90% of people that I've ever seen on the trail rides and stuff, they've always got one arm out the window. So I was like, well, shoot, this is perfect for it. So yeah, check out those guys, Primo Works, and check out those guys too in Armorlight. Making some pretty good stuff. We've got our new logos in. This is the old logo. That's getting ready to come off today. We're going with magnets. That way we can be able to ride on places like the Natchez Trace, things like that. Yeah, because you can't have a commercial, even a YouTube channel cannot get on the Natchez Trace, which I think is kind of crazy. But
no, it's basically commercial. But if your vehicle is marked, they consider that commercial on the Natchez Trace. I've had several. It's a back and forth debate between people. I've had people say no, 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 and others say don't even get on it with your channel.
I guess I could call the state and ask them, or the
I guess
National
it's up
Park
to the
Service.
officer, but normally if they see a marked vehicle, like a company vehicle or any kind of like logos on the side, they're going to pull you.
It just makes me wonder, is this recreational? I don't know. I guess again, you need to call the Park Service. They would be able to tell you.
Call the
the National Park Service.
That's National Park Service, or you can call the Mississippi Highway Patrol.
So also put in new fog lights. I got tired of my other ones. Some of them would work, some of them wouldn't. I mean, it was just back and forth. I got tired of that. These also have a pretty cool little feature, and they were fairly affordable. They were like $35 on Amazon. They've got a deal where you can, once you pull your fog light one time, it's white. You know, it matches the same color as the headlights. You turn it off and pull it back again, and they turn amber, which is super, super cool, especially during dusty roads on trail rides and stuff. The amber light cuts through that a lot better. And of course, I can change my lenses on my rigid pod lights up front too. So, but yes, so yeah, just to recap on that: new radiator cap, new thermostat, new reservoir, new air intake, new fog lights, new floor liners, and my new iPad mount, and my Primo Works elbow pad. And then Logan here recently, we found out he was losing coolant like super, super fast, super, super crazy.
Well, I had a head gasket leaking.
No, it wasn't a head gasket.
A valve cover gasket.
You had a valve cover gasket that was leaking in your water pump.
And my water pump. So I got to Googling, you know, that dang old Google, what it do to you. And I found a whole kit through Mishimoto's, a new radiator, new thermostat, all new hoses.
And you bought you a new water pump.
And a new, well, it didn't come with that kit.
No.
And the Mishimoto came with actually a coolant filter setup as well. It's all aluminum, and they were running a sale on it, so I had to just, you know, click
purchase
purchase button. So yeah, so I got a whole new cooling system set up in mine.
And you removed your
I
roof
took
rack.
my rack off so I could use my expensive
So this
rear
is
bumper.
all new too for him. Also, this is the AEV rear bumper setup. No tire carrier because he's got the gate tire carrier.
I got the Terraflex gate.
Yeah, but this is, they say it holds, what was it, 4 gallons or 5 gallons?
4.8 gallons.
I'm thinking more of 3. It's weird. I don't know where they get the 4 gallons from.
We're not doing something correctly with it.
I don't know, because we fill it full of water. We even like force feed it with the water hose, and it starts blowing out the other side on the vent valve. So I'm telling you, I don't know. And then you try to drain it out, and you're only getting 2.5, 3 gallons of water maybe. But regardless of the fact, we've got this for extra water on the trail, and yeah, we're going to use it pretty much to wash hands or wash dishes. That way we're not pulling off our main water system. And then you had put in this wonderful American Adventure Labs floor.
I got tired of the carpet and whatnot, and just so.
Of course, you've got something. I still wonder where that sand come from. Anyway.
But so look, this is American Adventure Labs. I mean, I just wanted a flat platform, you know, or you could be like we were back in the Gap, you know, using plywood. You could.
Sir, I still have plywood in the back of mine.
And
guess what? And here's the thing I will say that I didn't like. You spend so much money on this thing, it comes with no directions. No directions whatsoever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, go online. They have it for the 4-door. not the 2-door.
Yeah, but I like it because, again, I just needed something different where I could store all this crap, and these things are magnetic. It's all aluminum, but they're magnetic.
And these screws,
those are not stainless. Those are, I think, galvanized.
Yeah.
I ran out of screws, so I went to the local.
Yeah, they didn't have enough screws that come with the kit.
Or
so when you pay almost $1,000 for something, you think you have directions and enough screws.
Yeah, well, anyway, so I ain't gonna complain too much. It served us.
You love it, you love it, but
it works.
This comes this comes with the kit for the AEV bumper, not this top piece though. It usually has this little pump here, which we're still gonna carry that with us in case this other one fails. But I bought a rechargeable water pump thing, so it just goes right in the top. It takes maybe 10 minutes to rig that whole system up, and that's it.
But it's like, I bought this second hand. It wasn't brand new. I ain't paying almost $2,000 for a bumper. I'm sorry.
No,
but yeah, somebody took a cutting torch and just cut a giant hole, so I repurposed that for my
your trailer plug, which that was an ordeal too, because the frame is so close to that. But anyway. If you got that, you're gonna do your logos as well. On yours.
Anybody wants a roof rack, hit me up.
Yeah, for a 2-door JK.
2-door JK, I will give you all of it.
Heck of a deal.
Heck of a deal.
Heck of a deal. Anyway, we also have put this is the new logo, guys. I'm sure you've seen it on our channel. Posted a few pictures of it, which this is awesome. I kind of like it. It's not too much of a drastic change, but kind of fits us more. Gets more of the Overland. I wanted to take the Jeep off just because I didn't want people thinking we were just strictly Jeeps or a Jeep Club or something like that. But we took the tongue box off, the old tongue box, which is located here. Put a new tongue box because that one was bad. But before we purchased this one, we had our water tank that we had taken off the top. If you go back last year, you can see one of our videos where we had our whole shower set up, which that's about to change also. Shout out Open Road for that, because they're going to send us a shower on it. Taking off that, we took the tank off the top and moved it to the front. Plumbed everything in, put an inline filter in it. I'm so done with that tank. I'm done with carrying all these extra tanks of water and this, that, and other. It's always been a problem for us, is having enough water, because we got 4 guys on Trailheads Overland. Four of us. You got Mary, Kevin, you, and myself.
That's 3 guys, 1 female.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm saying everybody, but so that's a lot of water for either dishes or showers. And of course, Mary, she has to have a little bit more water for whenever she washes her hair and stuff. So we needed more water, and it's a pain. It was too risky moving the water jugs up there on top. I could just see somebody slipping and falling out in the middle of nowhere, and then you talk about a whole trip ruined. This up here was good in concept, but that tank right there is only 8 gallons of water. Well, 8 gallons goes quick. So I've reached out. I have somebody, it's in the midst of being fabricated right now as we speak, a 29-gallon water tank, all aluminum. It's going to be welded and mounted underneath the trailer itself. It's only going to be like 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall. They did all the dimensions on it, everything for gallons per inches or whatever, however they measure that. But, yep, so we're going to have a fill inlet here, and the plumbing is going to be running straight to the back to fill it. The pump, we'll just run the pump line back that way. It'll be out of the way from ever getting hit by anything. It's going to be centered right at the axle on the rear, so it's going to be smart towing. You're not going to have a lot of weight. It is going to be baffled. So it will have baffles in it, so there's not going to be any sloshing or rocking in the water and stuff from stop and go. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to speed along. I don't want to drag out too much of the video. But again, Kevin's Jeep, he's done a lot with his stuff. He's pretty much reconfigured the way his trailer was, everything. I still want to do a video on Mary's bed cap from Open Road. Open Road was kind enough. They sent us a bed cap. Love the thing. It's freaking awesome. Don't you agree, Logan? You're not even looking at the camera. You just dazing off.
I'm sorry, my ADHD kicked in, or OCD kicked in.
What, how dirty it is underneath my...
No, I was looking at that one spot on your red cover. We got to repaint that.
I'm not gonna repaint. I wish I'd have never done that. I really do. I wish I would have never done it. But anyway, so yeah, we've got the open road bed cap. But again, guys, you've seen me post on it. Check out the Arkansas Overland Invasion, J3 at the Gap, Michael Rhodes. I know I sound exhausted because we've got a bunch of stuff to do and very little time to do it.
We literally work all week long. Sometimes work on the weekends at our normal jobs, and then we turn around and we're working on this, trying to.
I'm telling you,
get everything prepped and ready to roll.
Yeah, and you know, and the only reason we haven't done a lot of videos here lately too is one, we're testing out a couple things with gear, which I have a new piece of gear coming in today too, which we'll do something on that later. But we've been so busy, we've neglected a couple of things with maintenance on some stuff. You know,
we were doing a lot of turning and burning every weekend out of town, and we weren't taking care of what needed to be taken care of.
Yeah.
With camping gear or with the vehicles, and then
yeah,
it's just sort of added and piled up.
Yeah.
So.
And then we got a whole new sleeping setup in the inside of the camper. That was a whole ordeal too, because I was tired of any kind of a blow up anything mattress. I am sick of them, done with them. We need where it's less work, more time on the trail, outside, enjoying nature, or me behind this camera. So, but yeah, guys, it's a very strenuous thing to keep up with everything. And then our rock buggy in the back there, I'm sure you can see that in the side of the camera. I don't want to show too many people.
It's for sale.
Yes, that thing is for sale. That thing is. I'm not even going to go into that. So it is a definite. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. It's fun, all right. But when you have 4 Jeeps and a YouTube channel and
it'd be one thing if we lived up there with Michael Rhodes and
and all those guys, but we
I
don't.
would be taking it out every weekend.
But you get my point, though. I mean, it's the financial aspects of it. That thing is just too much to keep up with.
Hobbies.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. We got 4 Jeeps, this thing, all of our gear, and it's too much. And then so. But yeah, guys, we got enough irons in the fire. We don't need any more. I was gonna say right before I get off this camera, everybody, I do have this other little small piece of equipment. This right here. This is you can see it. This is an Amazon special also. I don't know. Does anybody else's AC unit do that in these Jeeps? It like opens and closes, opens and closes, opens and closes. It drives me up the wall. And I replaced the door actuator thing a year ago, and it just does that 4 or 5 times. It'll just keep doing it. Anyway, the radio clip mount, love this thing, is changing trail communication big time. so yeah, we use those handheld radios, but we got that too. So it really helps me out because I'm in a 6-speed standard Jeep. I'm watching Onyx and the trail, communicating back and forth with everybody, so it just makes it that much easier. So. But yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Again, I love these things. See, it's just continuously making that sound, but gotta love it. But yeah, guys, we're excited. we're tired and excited. So yeah, we're just ready for J3 to hurry up and get here. The event at J3 at the Gap, Arkansas Overland Invasion. So, you excited?
Who?
You excited? J3 Overland Invasion. Can I get here quick enough?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of Mississippi.
I'm telling you, it's time for a break, an unplug and unwind. So, yep. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about over there is Michael sent me some pictures of some wildlife. I'm kind of concerned about the wildlife. Logan, you concerned about the wildlife?
No.
We may have enough people there where it's going to kind of deter them. So, hopefully.
Nah,
hopefully we don't have that issue. Why?
I don't know if I can say that on the channel.
Protect yourself on the trail is all I will say. You know, that's the best way to say it. So, But yeah, guys, stay tuned, and we're gonna have some more reviews, videos, and stuff. Kevin's supposed to be coming up here today too, because again, we just all have so much work to do. He's besides his trailer, drive shafts, CV joints, this, that, brakes, all kind of stuff. So it's just maintenance. But yeah, guys, stay tuned, and we will see you next time.